Just a few days ago, Cannes Film Festival wrapped up, and while everyone was watching the red carpets, the premieres, the celebrities, I was watching something else entirely. Because most people look at Cannes and see movies. Wealthy people see access to investors, to luxury brands, to relationships, and to power. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what the global elite understand about money, geography, and positioning that most people will never figure out. And if you're new to this channel, I'm Theodora, founder of The Passport Investor. I'm the first person from the Balkans to have built a business specifically around helping globally mobile individuals go internationally, legally, ethically, and profitably. What I'm about to share with you is the framework the wealthy use to position themselves at the center of exactly these kind of ecosystems. Here's what most people don't realize. The real business happening at Cannes isn't movies, it's proximity. Behind the premieres and the parties, there are billions of dollars in deals being closed, on yachts, at private dinners, in hotel lobbies the public never sees, and the people in those rooms didn't get there by accident. They got there because they understood something fundamental. Money has a geography. Where you live changes who you meet. Who you meet changes your opportunities. And your passport, your residency, your international positioning, they affect how the world perceives you far more than people want to admit. Whether it's fair or not, and we're going to talk about this. This is the reality the global elite have been operating inside for decades. The old model was simple. Work in one country, pay taxes there, live and die there. The model is dissolving. In its place, a new framework is emerging. One where the globally mobile, the strategically minded, the founder who decides to take their financial life seriously can legally structure their life across multiple jurisdictions. Cannes is just a symbol of something much bigger. It's a symbol of how elite ecosystems actually work. And the insights I want you to walk away with today is this. Freedom is not a destination. It's an infrastructure you build, flag by flag, one country at a time, one decision at a time. Let's start building. Most people think Cannes is a film festival, and yes, technically it is. I was invited to many events there. My friends went there multiple times. It's an amazing place, especially if you are a very beautiful woman that wants to dress up and take very nice pictures on the red carpet. But what I want to mention is the things that are actually happening during those 2 weeks in May on the French Riviera. The Palais des Festivals becomes one of the most densely networked business environments on the planet. You have investors, studio executives, luxury brand CEOs, tech founders, media moguls, private equity, wealth managers, luxury realtors, family offices, all in one place at the same time. The deals being done at the private dinners in Cannes, on yachts, off the coast of Antibes, in the suites of luxury hotels like Café de Rock. These aren't movie deals. These are co-investment deals, brand partnerships, private equity plays, global media licensing agreements worth hundreds of millions. The film festival is the excuse in some ways. Proximity is the real product. And here's the insight. The world's wealthiest and most connected people have always understood the best ROI isn't always in an asset class. Sometimes the best ROI is buying yourself into the right room. This is not unique to Cannes. Look at the map of where the ultra-wealthy choose to spend their time. Cannes, Monaco, Dubai, Saint-Tropez, Davos, London, Miami, Singapore, Hong Kong. That is not random. That is not coincidence. These are places with a very specific combination of factors. High net worth density, trust, deal flow, discretion, access to capital, and proximity to influence. When billionaires move to Monaco, they're not just buying tax residency and tax optimization. They're buying into one of the most concentrated networks of wealth and influence per square kilometer on Earth. When founders relocate to Dubai, they're not just escaping income tax. They're entering an ecosystem where capital is abundant, ambition is rewarded, and the right introduction at the right event can change everything. The wealthy think in ecosystems. Most people think in just assets. That's one of the core differences. Quick pause. If what I'm sharing is clicking for you and you want the full framework for structuring your life and business internationally, everything I cover on this channel, offshore companies, second citizenships, banking, it's all inside the Global Citizen Playbook. A link is in the description, and if you want to work through your specific situation with us directly, the Founder Profit Academy is open. Details are below as well. Now, back to it. Now we get to the part people don't like to talk about, whether it's fair or not. And I'm going to be very direct here. The world treats you differently depending on where you're from. That's just the reality. Your passport is not just a travel document. It's a signal. When you show up to a global business environment with a French passport or UK passport or a German passport, a Monaco residency or a UAE address, the perception is different. The questions at the border are different. The opening assumption in the room is different. And I say this as someone who grew up in the Balkans, spent a significant time here and also globally. The Balkans, where I'm from, are a region the world has long overlooked and underestimated. This is a place where people talked about opportunity as if it existed somewhere else, for some other kind of person. And I know exactly what it feels like to walk into an international business room carrying the weight of a passport that makes people pause, in a positive, also, and in a negative way, because I myself also hold multiple citizenships, so multiple passports. And I see also during my travels and when I introduce myself to people that the perception of the passport that I mention or where I come from is very different. And that's precisely why I founded the Passport Investor platform, because these tools, second citizenships, EU residency, strategic international positioning, are not the exclusive domain of wealthy men from wealthy countries. They are available to anyone with the knowledge, the discipline, and the will to use them. The answer is not to hide. The answer is to structure. So let's get practical. When I talk about global mobility, I'm not just talking about tax. Yes, if you are a founder paying 40 to 50% income tax in a high-tax country, restructuring internationally can be one of the single most powerful financial decisions you ever make. But the real game is optionality. Second residency gives you optionality, a backup, a base in a stable jurisdiction before you need one. For example, Panama, Georgia, UAE, Montenegro, Paraguay. These are countries where you can establish legal residency, open banking, register a business, and in some cases also start the clock on eventual citizenship. Well, not in every of the mentioned countries, but in many you do have this option. A second passport gives you mobility. It gives you a different set of doors. An example of that are the Caribbean citizenship by investment programs. Then there are also European ancestry programs, opportunities in countries like Italy, Ireland, Hungary, Romania, which means that some of you watching this are already entitled to an EU passport if you have ancestry from these countries, and if you qualify, of course. And in many cases, people do not know that they are eligible. And here's the key insight I want you to hold on to. You want to do this before you need it. By the time most people start thinking about a plan B, every door is a little harder to open. So let me bring this back to Cannes, to Monaco, to the French Riviera, when globally mobile people invest in prime real estate. In these locations, they're not just buying property, they're buying into an ecosystem. They're buying proximity to capital, to networks, to influence, to the kind of relationships that compound over decades. And in 2026, with remote work normalized, with international structures more accessible than ever before, with citizenship by investment programs competing for founders and investors, the barrier to enter these ecosystems has never been lower. The question is not whether this world is available to you. The question is whether you're going to take it seriously. Let's recap what we covered today. The real business in Cannes is proximity and access. Not just movies, but that is a very nice part of it. The point is that the world's wealthiest cluster in an ecosystem, specific ecosystems, because network density creates compounding opportunity. Your passport, your residency affect perception, and that perception affects business. Global mobility is about optionality, building your plan B before you need it. And investing in elite ecosystems is how the wealthy buy access to networks that return far more than traditional assets. Every single one of these is a legal, transparent, and available strategy. The wealthy have used them for decades. The difference is now you know about them too. Here's where to go next. The full playbook, everything in one place, is at thepassportinvestor.com. I will also link it below. We also have a community where you can connect with other founders doing exactly this. Link to our Telegram group is below. The world belongs to those who move. So go plant your flags, and I'll see you in the next one.